Hey there, folks. So this is the September Nerd Block versus Loot Crate head-to-head unboxing. So Nerd Block has actually been on a little bit of a roll lately. I always watch the previous month's video before I make the current month, and they took August. It wasn't the best box, but given that Nerd Block lately has kind of been known for bad boxes, I'll take a not worse box from them rather than some of the bad ones that they've thrown out. So that means, of course, that actually I'm doing this wrong. Winner goes first, so the loser has the opportunity. And oh, wow. Okay, so I have a refugee. Apparently I'm getting something that comes with a plastic hang tag. So let me fit that back through the bottom. Now, of course, if you've been watching these videos for any period of time, you know that I just have certain issues with Nerd Block. They've kind of taken this cookie cutter approach to putting these products together. Get the Funko figure, throw in the obligatory Legend of Zelda or Doctor Who shit, and it just kind of feels like, paint by numbers. So what I'm really hoping is to see more original products. That's the other thing. A typical Nerd Block product, you're getting stuff straight off the retail shelf. Not a lot of exclusives. And if I remember from last month, several exclusives, and the big thing was no Funko vinyl products. So I'm hoping we continue this trend. They now have a pop block, as I understand. Well, all right. So let's just dive right in here. So this is my moment. If you'll remember, they sent out they being Nerd Block, sent out a survey several months ago asking us about the phones that we had because they were going to do phone cases, and apparently they have put out their first phone case. This is a iPhone 6, iPhone 6s case. Of course, we have the yellow and striping for a trap. We have Who You Gonna Call. We have the obligatory logo down here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, though. So here's the thing. And like I said, this was my big moment of like, oh, God, don't do this. The iPhone 7 has been out for a week. Now, I don't think I'm going to upgrade to it. Samsung, poor Samsung, they're like the Jan Brady of the smartphone world. They look at Apple like, why can't we be like Apple? Everyone likes Apple. We want to be Apple. Apple, Apple, Apple. In their attempts to innovate, they made some very serious missteps, especially with the S5 and the S6. In particular, removing the swappable battery, and in one series, removing the expandable memory. And Samsung kind of learned their lesson. Wait a minute, nobody's buying the new S6. Oh, shit. Oh, removable batteries and expandable memory? Well, crap, no. We want the removable batteries. We want to keep that out because we want our handsets to look like Apple. And they can't look like Apple when they've got plastic doors on the back, but we'll at least give them the expandable memory back. So, of course, the big thing everybody right now is screaming about is the lack of a headphone jack on the iPhone 7. And, my 6 still has a lot of life in it. My 6 also has a design flaw in the screen, and I am going to leverage that to get it replaced. So probably what I'll do is I'll swap in my current 6 for another 6, ride that out, and then when the 8 series comes out, we will see what our friends at Apple have done with the headphone jack. I'm genuinely hoping that they have a come to Jesus moment where they put the headphone jack back in, but Apple being Apple, technology, man, they really come off sounding stubborn at first, but usually when they see that people aren't embracing the product en masse, they tend to rescind that. 4 years ago, man, you had Steve Ballmer at Microsoft saying, Windows 8 is here to stay. The start menu is dead. Long live the start menu. Yeah. Windows 10 came along and fixed that real quick. we had Samsung saying no more expandable memory in the Galaxies, and lo and behold, with the 7, that was one of their big selling points. So I am more than likely going to keep my 6, but the thing is, I also have, where are you? I'm an Apple snob. I own this. I have this very nice leather case. This is pretty. If you've watched my Birchbox video, you've seen me fondle leather before. I don't know. I may keep the case, and I may maybe deploy the case for like Halloween or something. But yeah, the one thing I will say, I'm not going to open it because I may also eBay it. It looks plastic, and even just kind of, I'm doing a little bit of a push test. It feels a little flimsy. Again, not saying bad. It's an original item, so I'll give you all that. But man, you guys should have waited at least 2 months on these until the 7s came out. Because what I'm wondering is, how many 6 users just upgraded to a 7 and are now going to get a completely useless phone case? Guys, great idea. As usual, poor execution. So let's see what else we got here. I see a t-shirt. We'll hold off on that. I see a Star Wars button 4-pack set. I also see a UPC code on the back, but let's see what we've got here. Oh, these are cool, though. Okay. Still, they're off the shelf. We have these propaganda-style images. So, you have the silhouette of Princess Leia with the pistol. You have the Stormtrooper helmet. So at least, we're going old school. We're going original trilogy. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, God. All right, so I'm not even going to bother taking this out. Fold scarf in half to wear as a Titan face mask. It's an Attack on Titan headscarf. If you've watched any of the videos before where I've gotten Attack on Titan stuff, you know what I'm about to say. It is one of the most overrated anime series released in the last 10 years. It may even be the most overrated anime series released in the last 10 years. It's a combination of violence porn and macrophilia masturbation material with just a little bit of vorophile masturbation material. So, like, if you're a person who's into violence, giants, and eating people, Attack on Titan is your go-to FAP series. For me, it did nothing. Just not a goddamn thing. I mean, I guess, skinny white girls have yet another character that they can cosplay as. Boffo on that, I guess. But really, the series has done nothing for me. It is the Doctor Who of anime. Hopelessly overrated. So, looking at next, so I see a Batman the Animated Series figure. It is the Joker. It doesn't look like it's a collector series. It just looks like it's standard off the shelf. The figure itself looks very nice, and of course this was the incarnation of the Joker that I'm just trying to angle it so I'm not getting glare. This portrayal, man, this design, Mark Hamill's voice, this is the Joker for a generation. Folks my age, man, folks in our mid to late 40s, 50s, and 60s. Cesar Romero was our Joker. Mark Hamill, the animated Joker, at least it's off the shelf, but, I'll give props. Let's see. Oh, God. Okay. So if you've heard me complain in the past, and I gripe about books. We're living in a digital world. And God damn it, I'm torn on this. So this is Star Trek 50th Anniversary, Fun with Kirk and Spock. And it's drawn up like the old Dick and Jane books, like the old readers from the 1950s and the 1960s. Those baby boomer era readers that my generation ended up inheriting in the early 1970s when we get in there. I didn't have Dick and Jane. I had Mr. Fig. We were taught to read using the phonetic method. So, I'm looking at the back. You've got, let me just read this. Join Kirk, Spock, Uhura, and the rest of the crew as they boldly go where no man has gone before. This Prime Directive primer steps through the Guardians of Forever to a simpler time of reading, writing, and red shirts. Fun with Kirk and Spock will help cadets of all ages master the art of reading as their favorite Starfleet officers, Klingons, Romulans, Andorians, and Gorn, beam down into exciting adventures. And again, it's off the shelf, but this illustration alone of Uhura in the pile of tribbles, I gotta say, it's oh God. See Kirk fight. Fight Kirk fight. Kirk is outnumbered. Kirk is hurt. Kirk wins. Kirk knows a chop to the neck will do the trip every time. Jesus. All right, Nerd Block, I gotta say, it's off the shelf. It's a book. But this will go in my office. This is definitely something I can put in my office that this will be a conversation piece when people come in. So I got the obligatory shirt punch card. I already put that aside. So A, I don't throw it away, and B, y'all don't see what's there. Before we do the shirt and kind of wrap things up, what do we have here? October's classic block will feature an undead exclusive from The Walking Dead. Oh, hi, did I mention overrated shows? This month's Nerd Block contains 5 exclusives. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we're counting the t-shirt as an exclusive. Next month, Beetlejuice, Alien, and Ghostbusters, because I guess we can't have enough Ghostbusters stuff. So let's see the t-shirt, and then we'll wrap it up. As we remember, Alan Rickman. So we just have the t-shirt, we have the word Snape, and we have just enough where we can see Alan Rickman's eyes. Again, if you've seen these videos, you've heard me talk about the fact that I just never got into the whole Harry Potter thing. It's not saying that it's bad. It's just the books, the fandom, just none of it got me in. So not sure what I'll do with the t-shirt, but we'll see. Maybe there's a fat person out there who might want it. So this month we've got the Fun with Kirk and Spock book. We have the Batman Joker figure, and I guess that's the hang tag that was coming through. Let's see, we have the t-shirt. We have the Attack on Titan face mask. I guess if anything, man, that could be sex gear. Put it on, role play some giant Forophilia stuff. Happy fappy, kids. We have the Star Wars pin set. And we have the iPhone 6, 6S Ghostbusters phone case. So let's just verify this. So yep, that is book, Fun with Kirk and Spock, a parody. All right, kids. So it says 5 exclusives this month. I'm counting 4. I think someone needs to go back to math. Speaking of Fun with Kirk and Spock, somebody needs to go back to counting sticks and bundles of sticks, because I'm only seeing 4 things here. And yeah, oh look, the t-shirt is an exclusive. Kel Surprise. All in all, not a bad box. I think the Star Trek book, ironically, was kind of what saved it from being a complete and total dud. Again, it looks like there are just certain franchises that they just can't leave alone. Guys, start an anime block, man. Keep the Attack on Titan shit out. This is like the 3rd or 4th Titan thing that I've seen from them this past year. So, let's jump into Loot Crate. Loot Crate's strength has always been original materials. They tend to be a little more innovative in terms of what they do. Their originals, they did the multi-pass way before Nerd Block did theirs. So let's see what we've got here. So the first thing we've got is a Titans. It's a vinyl figure. No, at least it's not a Funko. It is a Cylon Raider from the reimaged Battlestar Galactica. Kind of cool. Oh, it's Scar. Oh, okay. Not just any Raider, but Scar. Yeah, the big bad one that Starbuck finally winds up taking out. Was it Starbuck? Was it Starbuck or Racetrack? I can't remember. I need to sit down and watch that series again, man. It's been 6 years since it went off the air. No, 7. Fuck. When did I get old? All right. So let's see what else we've got in here. I see hoodies, collectible ornaments. It's from okay. So they've been telling us in the social media feed that there's an exclusive item from Arrow or the Flash, or maybe both. I haven't seen what else is in here. So this is a throwback to a golden age in automobiles when cars actually had hood ornaments. And of course what that meant was at some point in time some prick kid would come along and steal the hood ornament off. God knows how much money Run DMC put in Cadillac's coffers when everybody had to put a Cadillac symbol on a gold chain. In this case, we have one of 2 variants, and apparently this is a real auto ornament. I wouldn't put it on my car. My poor, slow little Honda Element. I guess maybe I could put Arrow on, although I didn't get Arrow. I've got the Flash here. I just, for some reason, Speed and my poor little Honda Element just don't mix. But it's kind of a cool idea. Again, that's like I said, that's one of the things that I like about Loot Crate. They kind of think out of the box and they have some fun. So we've got the Titans and the hoodies. Let's see what else we've got here. Gone in 60 Seconds, Eleanor. Okay, car porn, not my thing. Of course, my comic guy won't buy these from me anymore. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do with that. Let's see here. We have a Batman metal Batwing keychain. It is the Stealth Edition, meaning it is all black. In the moonlit night of Gotham City, the Caped Crusader keeps watch from the cockpit of the Batwing. With its menacing silhouette, the Batman stealth aircraft strikes fear in the villains who walk the street of Gotham City, except the Joker in the Tim Burton Batman film. Come on. One shot, and then the Batwing gets knocked out of the sky. All right, come on. It's got a nice feel. It's metal, heavy as hell, and as you can see, it's definitely a it's a Batwing, all right. It's okay. Correction. It is a Batwing aircraft. Google the word Batwing. Go to Urban Dictionary if you want to figure out why I'm having a very hard time keeping my composure right now. Don't do that if you're under 18. I really don't need corruption of a minor charge. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's see. So we've got our pin. Again, the pin, this has always been one of Loot Crate's big strengths. I've mentioned this before. When they first started, the collectible pins were just kind of cheap button-matic, really crappy looking. But they eventually started doing these very cool embossed pins. So, here we have, it kind of looks like an old Goodyear tire, but it says Loot Year. So, it fits our theme of speed. So I guess the idea, you take the box and you fold it out and the box turns into a car. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. The magazine. What happened to the magazine, guys? You've gone from glossy to matte. So let's take a look. I'm just kind of looking through here. Nothing really exceptional. All right, so let's grab the t-shirts and let's see what we've got for our t-shirts. Okay, okay. So Stark Racing, obviously a nod to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tony Stark, Iron Man. So a Stark Racing t-shirt. So all in all, god damn, this is kind of a tough one. Again, nothing that really elated me. I have to say, spoiler alert. I'm doing this the day after the arcade block unboxing. As a matter of fact, I finally started kind of clearing my room out today, and you can see the several months of boxes that I can have to go through and find places for the stuff. I'm still on a high after that arcade block yesterday. But it's like, these, it's like, kind of good for different reasons. The Gone in 60 Seconds car, I'm not going to use. The Batwing keychain, I'm probably not going to use. The hoodies, I'm probably, they're creatively cool. I might like put the hoodies maybe out on my desk or something at work, just because it's a conversation piece. The Battlestar Galactica, the Scar figure, again, kind of a cool idea. Nobody would ever think to make Scar. If you're making vinyl figures of the characters, nobody would ever think to make Scar a character. You're thinking, all the humanoid characters. I do have to wonder, did they have the chick that was in the tank? No. Admiral Adama, Ty, President Roslin, Apollo, Starbuck, 2 Cylon variations, Tyrrell, another Cylon variation, Boomer Hilo, and Baltar. What? It's not a 6? Seriously? Guys. Again, it's not bad. There's just not really anything that's like grabbing me. No holy shit moments. So I think with that in mind, man, congratulations, Nerd Block. It's kind of, I don't want to say best of the worst, but absolutely not best of the best. So with that having been said, you all know the drill at this point in time. If you want to interact, leave some comments down in the box. If you are cordial and polite and maybe even funny, I will interact appropriately. If you are a dick, my channel, my rules, my universe, I control the horizontal, and I control whether or not you get to respond to the dick comment that I leave to you. So, with that having been said, folks, we will see everybody next month for October. Take care.